Peace, peace, peace. Back in the building with another video. Comment, like, subscribe at Buck Preacher 2283. I hope everyone is out there doing okay. Today I'm coming through with a little message, man. Just a little message. And the message is simple, man. We as African Americans don't have to be so silly towards one another. You know what I mean? Like, we show so much envy and hate towards one another while trying to stick our chests out that it's kind of sad. The one thing that I notice with our race and other races is other races learn and know how to tolerate one another. You know what I mean? In our race, it's almost like everybody want to be a real, you know what, when that's the goal, when it shouldn't be the goal, because everybody can't be a real, you get what I'm saying? Word I'm saying is real, Nigga. You get what I'm saying? So what becomes evident for me is everybody's so busy trying to keep it real that it's only their version of real. You get what I'm saying? Like, you can holler that you real, but to what degree are you real? Because if you think real only means for you to say some messed up stuff, then you got life and BS mixed up. You get what I'm saying? You know, I started this YouTube stuff back in September. I'm not gonna stop. I like YouTube. One thing I don't like about YouTube is a lot of these channels that's into kind of like pulling their own kind down. Like this cat, Storm Monroe, out here. And one of his videos, and I mess with Storm a little bit, but one of his videos is titled The Gospel Storm. Some dude on there just throwing every gospel artist under a bus. Like he knows their business. And it's all bad, and it's ridiculous, because at the end of the day, it makes us look bad as a people. You get what I'm saying? You might think you keeping it real and whatnot, but you know what? Other races laugh at that keeping it real nonsense. You know why? Because keep it real doesn't get anything done. While you keep it real, they change and play with the numbers in the books, if you understand what I'm trying to say. You know, that keep it real stuff, that's for the hood, man. It's not for everyday life. And they not even keeping it real in the quote-unquote hood today, man. It's just, at some point, we need to realize that tearing one another down is not going to do anything, because we already have a whole system that's trying to destroy us. And that's my problem. You know what I mean? Man, we out here looking crazy on YouTube. It's like we the only race that want to think we keeping it real by seeing one of us burn. And some of us want to see one another burn through a system that we know is against our own children. That would be the judicial system. They created 3 strikes so they could fill the prison industry and have free labor, people. That's directed at this. Okay? No other race. Except maybe brown. But you know, they got to deal with their own stuff like we have to deal with our own stuff. Right? And at some point, man, it just needs to become, we need to learn how to deal with one another better, man, than what we do. Support one another better than what we do. You know. I don't know if we act like we act because we've been targeted so long and it's from trauma that we have received by living in this country. But when I was growing up, man, we didn't want to see each other messed up like we do today. And that's a problem. Because I'm going to tell you something. If you think other races going to sit back and watch you just tear down and destroy one another to some kind of effect and think you real, that's not what they thinking. They thinking these people have no loyalty towards one another. Why would I want them around mine? That's what they thinking. Like I say, other people laugh at that old keeping it real hood mentality nonsense. You know what I mean? It's like I was talking about in my video, how people out here making these Diddy videos. You don't see nobody out here talking about Vince McMahon, not even his own people. Still, every, what is it, Friday, Monday, whenever they had these Raw events, people show up by the millions, man, to watch on TV. And his accusations are almost worse than Diddy. And need I say again, Donald Trump just appointed his wife the head of education. And they have all kinds of accusations against that company. But do you see a bunch of people online calling for this man's head? And what's crazy about that is all these people making the Diddy videos ain't got a video for Vince McMahon. So it becomes this thing where I think I'm viewing self-hate. Like a person sitting up hating themselves so much that all they want to do is see the next man, they skin color, jacked up or messed up. And we get nowhere like that. We're not going to get anywhere like that, people. We're going to always be at the bottom of the barrel. Now, I'm not saying you got to kiss somebody's behind or allow somebody to play with you. But courtesy will take you a long way. And just a little tolerance. You know, learn how to, embrace one another more and be around and there for each other more than what we do. Because at the end of the day, man, we really all we got. If you think something gonna change through this system that's been in place for decades, you kind of slow. You know, their system remains in place for a reason because it works. You get what I'm saying? And the thing that brought me to this video was the Storm Monroe video I watched with him calling some guy the Gospel Storm, and they just sitting up talking about a bunch of gospel celebrities. Now, do I think celebrities are perfect? No, I think they're human, just like we are. You know. And for some reason, because of the people are famous and rich, I guess people just think it's okay to have all out attacks on them online for whatever reason and try to see them just jacked up, which is crazy because it's not gonna make your life better, and my life won't be no better wishing no bad on the next man. So I don't understand. Besides, it's a lot of hating going on, masked as being real. You get what I'm saying? And it needs to get cleaned up. Like I said, the same brothers be online with the nonsense will be that same brother go outside and act like he don't see all the racism in his face. Because I see it and feel it every day. And when I say every race is against us in this country, every race is against us in this country because everybody that comes over here want to practice supremacy. Because they think, oh, that's the way to go. If we just do what they do and treat them like they do, we'll be okay. Even though that's a video for another day. It's called Supremacy for a reason. It's an exclusive club. So you coming over here hating somebody is not going to make you a part of that club. And I just think we need to stop, man. Stop the hating. Stop trying to see people messed up. It's a difference between wanting to see somebody get help and just want to see somebody, oh man, I hope they throw the book at this dude and I hope he... No. Because if you hoping and wishing for something like that, you're no better than the person that's going through the nonsense or the predator on child. You're just as bad. You just trying to mask it by saying some nonsense and thinking you're being real. You get what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, that's going to be my video for today, man. I'm just calling for us as African Americans, quote unquote, to just start treating one another just a little bit better than what we do. You know. Because what's going to happen when there's not no more of us left to hate on one another? Then what? You get what I'm saying? It don't always have to be some cat running around talking about I got to keep it real. Man, miss me with that. Let's try to do better. Y'all have a blessed day. Peace.